Continuing with the series of various T20 leagues of the world, we covered the leagues of England, Australia, Bangladesh, West Indies and UAE in part 1 of this series. If you have not yet seen that video, you should go check it out. Hello friends, my name is Divyang Jain. I am a professional cricketer turned sports entrepreneur. Therefore, sports and business are two things I am most passionate about. And in this video, we are going to find out more about the T20 leagues of South Africa, New Zealand, Pakistan, USA, Canada and Sri Lanka. If you've been following our content for a while or are new to our channel, I humbly request you, please subscribe and motivate us. Join the Power Network family now. Now, let's continue. South Africa. Cricket South Africa first established a franchisee-based global league in 2017. The inaugural season was delayed by a year due to lack of broadcaster deal and sponsor deals. And in June 2018, it was replaced by the Zansi Super League, a league featuring 6 Cricket South Africa owned teams. Both the leagues became unsuccessful. The MSL ran for only 2 seasons, the 2020 and 2021 editions being cancelled due to COVID-19 pandemic. As the finances of Cricket South Africa were not looking good, the board got desperate for its own T20 league. South Africa 20 was therefore established by Cricket South Africa in 2022 through a newly formed entity called Africa Cricket Development Limited. Cricket South Africa is the majority stakeholder of ACD with a 57.5% share, while broadcaster SuperSport has 30% share and former Indian Premier League Chief Operating Officer Sundar Raman with the remaining 12.5% share. All 6 teams were bought by franchisees from the IPL. CSK own Joburg Super Kings, MI own MI Cape Town, SRH owns Sunrisers Eastern Cape, RR owns PAL Royals, Pretoria Capitals is owned by Delhi Capitals, and the RPSG group owned Lucknow Super Giants also owns the Durban Super Giants in SA20. In a bold move, Cricket South Africa cancelled their home ODI series against Australia in order to make way for the inaugural season of the SA20 in January 2023. The inaugural season in 2023 was won by the Sunrisers Eastern Capes and their captain Aiden Markham, who was also announced the player of the series. Due to his excellent all-round capabilities and leadership, he was also drafted as the captain of the IPL team Sunrisers Hyderabad in the same year. New Zealand. The Super Smash is a men's T20 competition played in New Zealand among 6 teams. The competition has been held every year since 2005. It's a domestic cricket tournament played by 4 teams from the Northern Island and 2 teams from the Southern Island of New Zealand. Until 2014, the tournament did not have any big sponsor. The first sponsor that came in for the 2014-15 season was a fast food chain called George Pie, followed by McDonald's and Burger King in the next 3 years. In 2019, Indian fantasy sports giant Dream11 took up the sponsorship rights of the tournament that will now end by the year 2026. These are the 6 teams that take part in the annual tournament conducted in the summer months of December-January in this beautiful country. There are no private team owners involved and the management of the teams are taken care by the local cricket boards in New Zealand. Pakistan. Not to be left behind in the global franchisee-based T20 cricket scenario, Pakistan too jumped in and announced its own T20 competition, the Pakistan Super League in 2015, and the inaugural season was to take place in the February month of 2016. For the first 2 seasons, the tournament comprised of 5 teams. An additional 6th team was added to the league from the 3rd season of PSL in the year 2018. All teams in the league are owned by private entities and individuals. The league uses a draft system for player recruitment similar to that used in many North American professional sports leagues, unlike the auction system that is used in many other T20 leagues. After completing its 8th season, each of the 6 teams of PSL has won at least 1 championship so far. Canada. An Indian entrepreneur Gurmeet Singh signed a long-term deal with the Canadian Cricket Association and launched a T20 league called Global T20 League in order to bring world-class players to Canada. The International Cricket Council sanctioned the tournament in February 2018 and it is the first fully sanctioned T20 league in North America outside the Caribbean. Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was pleased with the ICC's decision to approve the league. These are the 6 teams that participate in the global T20 that takes place in the middle months of the year. Indian cricket's superstar Yuvraj Singh played for the team Toronto Nationals in 2019. Top cricketers such as JP Duminy, Dwayne Bravo, Chris Lynn, Shahid Afridi, Sunil Narayan, Andre Russell, Chris Gale, Kieron Pollard and many more have participated in this league. Gurmeet Singh further expanded his business into Europe as well, where he got into partnerships with the Ireland, Netherlands and Scotland cricket boards in order to launch the Euro T20 Slam, making it an upcoming T20 league from Europe, United States of America. In November 2018, USA Cricket announced that it was looking for partners in order to launch their own domestic T20 cricket league by the year 2021, with goals to engage existing fans and grow new ones and spur sustainable development of cricketing infrastructure across the United States. 4 Indian origin entrepreneurs, Satyan Gajwani and Vineet Jain of the Times Group and Willow TV founders Sameer Mehta and Vijay Srinivasan got together and created a new entity called American Cricket Enterprise in the US. They struck a deal in May 2019 with USA Cricket by investing $1 billion, which will cover the domestic T20 league and other investments benefiting US cricket and the national team. As a part of their agreement, American Cricket Enterprise also handles the commercial activities of the T20 internationals and one-day international matches held and hosted by United States. By 2020, USA Cricket announced their plans to launch their domestic T20 tournament called Major League Cricket in the next couple of years. In 2020, they also announced that IPL's Kolkata Knight Riders, co-owned by Bollywood actor Shah Rukh Khan, would invest in ACE and promote the MLC. 2 years later, in 2022, Major League Cricket announced it had acquired funds of $120 million as a part of its Series A fundraising round. Investors committing to MLC featured the likes of Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella, Ross Perot Jr., Anand Rajaraman, Shantanu Narayan, and many more. MLC plans to use these funds to mainly build cricket stadiums and first-class facilities in the hopes of accelerating cricket's development across the United States. In November 2022, it was announced that the first season of the MLC will be held between July 13 to 30th, 2023 at the Grand Prairie Stadium. MLC is expected to begin with 6 teams and the league will use single entity structure under which all teams are owned by parent company ACE with the investor operator model, which means the investors who have invested in the company will be assigned one team each. 4 out of the 6 teams, Los Angeles Knight Riders, MI New York, Seattle Orcas and Texas Super Kings, are owned by IPL team owners. With the country hosting the Men's T20 World Cup in 2024, it will be exciting to see the growth of cricket as a sport in United States. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka too jumped in and created their own T20 league called the Lanka Premier League. Originally, the first season of the league was to be held in August 2018, but postponed multiple times due to administrative issues within the Sri Lankan cricket. In June 2020, amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, Sri Lanka Cricket announced that the tournament would start on 28th August, with 70 overseas players showing interest in playing the league. After being rescheduled many times due to the restrictions of the pandemic, the first season began on 26 November 2020. The LPL or Lanka Premier League is governed by Sri Lanka Cricket. Sri Lanka Cricket is responsible for all the functions of the tournament. The marketing and organization rights of LPL were awarded by Sri Lanka Cricket on the basis of a bidding process. The present rights are held by an Indian-owned Dubai-based company, Innovative Production Group. The third edition was scheduled to take place in August 2022. However, due to the ongoing Sri Lankan economic crisis and the Sri Lankan protest, the tournament was postponed. Despite the player draft being held, the right holders of the tournament, the Innovative Production Group, was unwilling to go ahead with the schedule due to the prevailing economic situation at that time. After the final assurance by the Sri Lankan Cricket Board, the third season was held in the year 2022. and team Jaffna Kings won their second and back-to-back title in the Lanka Premier League. Now that the Asia Cup in August that was originally to take place in Pakistan has been shifted to Sri Lanka, will the fourth season of 2023 be conducted? We'll have to wait and find out. That's it for today, folks. I hope you got a chance to check out part 1 of this series as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share this video. Until next time, thank you.